We are here. This is right beside Riverside Cemetery. So we are fishing besides a graveyard. Riverside Cemetery is right beyond those trees. And we have rumors of monstrous carp and catfish here. So we are going to try to catch these carp and catfish. All right, Mr. Sunfish, it's time for you to be fish bait, and you will catch me a glorious fish. All right, Mr. Sunfish, you need a counseling session with Mr. Flathead. No, not with Mr. Flathead. Sorry, Sunfish, it has been determined. You need a counseling session with Master Flathead. Go, Sunfish, have a counseling session. We are near the bridge at Rainbow Park. The last couple of days have been disappointments, not gonna lie. The only way we can redeem it is to catch a large fish. So that's what these poles are set up to do. Hopefully we can actually achieve this mission. Finally got a fish, guys. It's on the hook, but it feels very small. Coming up, coming up, coming up. Very small. What is that thing? Oh, it's a rock bass. Definitely not what I'm after. It's one of the bigger rock bass I caught. It might even be the biggest rock bass I ever caught. I don't really keep tabs on rock bass though. That looks like a solid 8-9 incher, but really nothing to write home about. Just a rock bass. You can tell by the red eyes. Nice fish, but I'm after something like 20 times larger. Now let's toss out again and see if I can get another non-rock bass fish. I thought it was on good. Oh, I got a fish, I got a fish, I got a fish, I got a fish. Don't know what it is, but it's a fish. It's not a very big fish, but it's fighting pretty hard. Got another fish. It is a, what the hell is this? I think it's a smallie. I got a smallmouth bass. Smallmouth bass. Still not the gigantic fish that I'm looking for, but I did get a smallie. I got a smallie. There you go, a smallmouth bass, a smallmouth bass. See you, smallmouth. Let's see if we can get anything else along the shore. Oh, did you see that jump? Oh man, that fish actually jumped. That fish actually jumped. It's fighting, but I don't know what kind of fish it is. I think it's another smallie. I think it's another smallie. It has a lot of fight in them. Oh yeah, it's a smallie. It's a bigger smallie than last time. So this river has quite a few smallies. This is not a bad smallie, not a bad smallie. Look at that, another smallie, another smallie, another smallie. All right, fish, time to go back in the water. Thanks for playing, made my day. This one's going. Oh dang, I got another one, I got another one. It's fighting, it's fighting, it's fighting. Didn't even realize it until he like really pulled. Oh, did you see that? That splash, that splash. It's another smallie, it's another smallie. Oh yeah, there you go, there you go. Oh man, another smallmouth bass. They're, this one's, all these are less than a pound, but they're pretty fun to catch on a lighter rod. So another smallmouth bass. Let's say about the same size as the other two, the last two I caught. All these are very small smallmouths, but there's a lot of them abundantly around here. So see you later, smallmouth. As fun as these smallies are to catch, they don't quite compare to a giant S-class flathead catfish. Still hoping that a big channel or a flathead actually bites the bait, bites one of my baits, because that would be a really exciting way to end the day. But 3 smallmouth bass and a rock bass, not too bad for like the last hour or so. You know, with a non-biting catfish. These smallies. Oh, got one, got one, got one, got one. I don't know if this is bigger or not, but I got a fish. Got a fish, got a fish. I think it's another smallie. Yeah, it's another small, no, this is a largemouth actually. A largemouth bass. Another largemouth bass. That makes like 5 fish in like, maybe like 45 minutes. Not too bad, not too bad. A largemouth bass. Guess the largies didn't want to get left behind. There you go, fish. Let's see if we can hook a few more. All right, just a little while longer. Oh, got another fish, got another fish. Oh, see that hop? Damn, that was killer. That was killer. Oh, fish, fish, fish. Another bass, another bass. Check that out. It's another smallmouth bass. Another smallmouth bass. It's like the 6th or 7th fish in a very short time period. Should have came here earlier. All right, glorious fish. See ya. That was it for the Oshkosh trip. Say the first day sucked. I caught like 1 crayfish and 2 bluegills. The second day I had caught like a couple of bluegills up until that last spurt of the last like hour 15 minutes where I caught like a rock bass, a largemouth, and like 5 or 6 smallmouths. I had 1 or 2 more bites, but they actually came off. Those bites were probably the same size as those other smallmouths, so I did catch a lot of smallmouths. Those are solid tier B fish, but it does not actually compare to the bite from a giant flathead. I was after a giant flathead or a really big channel catfish in Oshkosh. Fished like the Wolf River, Fisherman's Park. I fished the Cemetery Place. I fished Rainbow Park. I fished Sawyer Creek. Could not get any bites on chicken or live bait. I didn't see anyone else catching catfish either. I think like the entire time I was there, I only saw 1 other person pull up like 1 small flathead. So after that rainstorm on Friday, didn't really seem like anyone was really catching channel catfish or flathead catfish that much. And I was able to end on a good smallmouth run. I'll be back in Oshkosh sometime later. Hopefully I can get a big flathead or channel catfish then. I'll be hunting for monsters around Madison. If you want to fish for me, hit me up. I'm in a lot of those Facebook groups. And let's keep fishing, guys.